Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1998 Arizona Diamondbacks Revisionist History. Today's matchup is between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks at Bank One Ballpark. On the mound for the Dodgers today is Hideo Nomo, whose record is 3-1 with a 3.81 ERA, and pitching for the Diamondbacks is Pete Schourek, whose record is 1-0 with a 3 ERA. Okay, well, look, we went 4-3 on this road trip, which I think is better than we could have expected. We let a couple get away in that Brewers series, including yesterday's game, where we had a 4-0 lead, and the Brewers came back and took the lead 5-4. We tied it up in the ninth inning, and then the Brewers won it in the bottom of the ninth inning. So we have a real problem with our bullpen. I feel like our hitting is fine. I feel like our defense is good. I feel like our starting pitching is at best average. But, man, our bullpen is so hit or miss right now. We'll take a look at it here. Greg Olson, our closer, has 3 saves as we close. We're getting ready to close out the month here. He's only got 3 saves. He's been in 10 games, and he is untrustworthy. Getting the ball over the plate, and when he does, he gets totally crushed. So, and he's got a couple wild pitches already as well. So, I don't know what to do about that. We don't really have anyone on our team that I would put in that role and say, this is the guy that can make a difference. Felix Rodriguez is a possibility, only in the sense that at least he strikes people out. He doesn't rely on putting the ball in play. He kind of can blow it by you with that 99-mile-an-hour fastball. But he's been prone to giving up runs, and his rating is only a 74, so it's not like he's lights out either. So I'm not really sure. He could be a possibility here. It may be worth a try. Omar Dahl's been great as a lefty, and he will be our left-handed closing possibility going forward, but to make him an overall outright closer, I think, is a mistake. And he's our one good pitcher we can count on. Willie Banks absolutely blew it yesterday. He allowed 3 hits and 2 walks in the only 5 batters he faced. I'm sorry, 2 hits and 3 walks. I don't know if I said that right. And he was terrible. He's given up more than a walk per inning. And he was someone that I relied on up until yesterday's game. We look at his log, and he was pretty solid, and then he just blew it up. 3 walks, 2 hits. 2 walks and a hit in the previous performance. So, he's no longer someone we can trust. And then we look at Joel Adamson has just been god-awful. Adamson will be gone as soon as we flip the month. I guess we'll give Neil Weber a shot. I mean, he's the only lefty we have in AAA. So we'll probably just swap the 2 of them and see how that goes. Russ Springer has been good in multiple inning outings. I feel like he is someone I can trust. And Chris Hammond has been really good since we traded for him. He was not very good in Atlanta, and he's pitched well since he came over. So, the thing is we can't string our bullpen together when we need them to shut down our opponent. And it's not going to get any easier as we face the 12-8 Dodgers, who are in second place by 1 game in the West. They are not a very good hitting team, batting well below the team average. Home runs are at the team average, and their ERA is where they excel. So they have good pitching. So there you go. We got to try to win at least 2 or 3 of these at home against our division opponent. Let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along, like and/or subscribe to the channel. This is game 20, so the season's already moving along. Feeling good about it. We've got the left-hander Pete Schourek on the mound. He's been good. I love the strikeout to innings pitch ratio. Everybody is good to go in the pen for what it's worth. And then our lineup versus Hideo Nomo, who's a right-hander, is our lineup versus righties with one difference, and that's Rob Ryan getting the start in left field. We'll give Gilkey the day off. He's been clutch, leading our team in RBI, but overall batting only .232. We'll give him another break today. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Batting leadoff in center field is Trenidad Hubbard. Batting second, at second base is Eric Young. Batting third in right field is Raul MONDESI. Batting cleanup at first base is Eric KARROS. Batting fifth at third base is the rookie Adrian BELTRE. Batting sixth in left field is Todd HOLLANDSWORTH. Batting seventh and catching is Paul LoDUCA. Batting eighth at shortstop is Jose VIZCAINO. And batting ninth is the pitcher Hideo Nomo. Okay, Pete Schourek, take a look at him making his fourth start. 1-0 with a 3 ERA. 19 strikeouts in 15 innings pitched, only 6 walks. I mean, that's really pretty fantastic. Opponent's batting average is only just a few ticks under 300. Fastball topping out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 41%. The fastball is his best pitch, rated an 84. Overall, rated an 80. The 28-year-old lefty is making $1.6 million through 2002. Look at his log. He is going 5 innings, and that's his max. He did get the win in his last start versus the Phillies. Let's take a look at our defense. Oops, there we go. Pretty solid all the way around. Of course, we do have Ryan in left field today. A defensive upgrade compared to Gilkey, who lets all those fly balls drop in front of him. So maybe we'll get a few more outs in left. Of course, first base is a problem with DURAZO, and behind home plate for today's ball game is Pudge Rodriguez. Okay, here we go. Trenidad Hubbard leading it off against Pete Schourek. Lots of righties in today's lineup. Infield single. That is about the worst way to start a ball game. Leadoff man is on. He's got a 92 speed. Eric Young at the plate, and Trenidad Hubbard will steal second successfully. Oh yeah, he leads all of baseball with 15 stolen bases. He's 15 for 15 on the season. Okay, runner in scoring position for Eric Young, who's got an 0-1 count. Now it's 2-2. Wow. A terrible pitch. A curveball that was clearly outside of the strike zone. And Young strikes out. 1 out. Here's Raul MONDESI. Batting .301, lead the team with 5 home runs. Base hit to right, 1 run scores. MONDESI with an RBI double. That is his 4th double of the year. It's 1-0 LA. Eric KARROS, 6-game hitting streak. That's the longest on the team currently. Striking out looking. And the 19-year-old future Hall of Famer Adrian BELTRE. If you didn't know, he did start his career with the Dodgers. And a base hit will make it 2-0. Lefty on lefty violence with Hollandsworth, and Schourek strikes out the side, but not before giving up 2 runs on 3 hits. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup for today. Batting leadoff in center field is Devon White. Batting second and catching is Pudge Rodriguez. Batting third at first base is Eurbiel DURAZO. Batting cleanup at third base is Matt Williams. Batting fifth in right field is Bobby Higginson. Batting sixth at shortstop is Jay Bell. Batting seventh in left field is Rob Ryan. Batting eighth at second base is Junior Spivey. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, Pete Schourek. Hideous Nomus is what we called him when he was on the Tigers. Hideo Nomo making his fifth start of the season. He's 3-1 with a 3.81 ERA, 28 strikeouts in 28 and a third innings, only 10 walks, pretty good. And a low opponent's batting average at 226. Fastball topping out at 95 miles an hour, ground ball percentage at 51%. His fastball is his best pitch, rated a 94, and a forkball rated an 86. Overall rated only an 83. The 29-year-old right-hander making big money as he goes to arbitration at the end of the year. Look at his log. Coming off a loss to Montreal, giving up 6 runs on 9 hits. He only walked 1, struck out 8. Got tagged with a loss. Okay. Let's take a look at the Dodgers' defense. Wow, in center field with Hubbard, a 74. Not great. Also up the middle at second base, Eric Young with a 79. Behind home plate, Paul LoDUCA with a 73 arm. All right, so we got a chance to run up the middle. They are not great at all. Devon White leading it off. He's been our hottest hitter. Crushing at center field. Get over his head. Oh, it's going to be caught by Hubbard. All right. Even a blind squirrel's going to find a nut, right? There's a base hit for Pudge as he goes to right with a base hit. 1 out. DURAZO broke out of his slump yesterday. There's ball 4. First and second. Nobody out for Matt Williams. Let's see if Williams can drive in a run. Oh, he will. Base hit to left. Rodriguez will score. DURAZO to third, and it's 2-1 Diamondbacks. I'm not worried about our offense at all. Some games are better than others, obviously, but I just feel like we're always going to score enough runs to win. A swing and a miss with the hit and run on, and Williams steals second base. He's got 2 stolen bases this year, both on missed hit and runs. So we're going to go on contact, try to tie this game up. Always be aggressive. Be aggressive. Oh, shit. Damn it. This game sucks. So we know we've lost today's game. That's a pisser. Paul LoDUCA, self-admitted steroids user. Basic. Yep. Damn it. We know the game is over. VIZCAINO. Ground ball to third. And a double play. That's nice. Nomo. A base hit. Oh no, it's going to be snagged by our second baseman, Spivey. Okay. Good job by the defense. Jay Bell. Infield single. Right back at you. Bell on first. Does Bell have a stolen base this year? He does not. I guess this is as good a time as any. Let's see if Bell can steal second. He's going outside low, and he's caught stealing by the worst defensive catcher in the National League. Yeah, this game is over. Ryan strikes out. Spivey. Fly ball to center. That falls in. Doesn't matter. Oh, a delayed steal. When did that come up? I've never even noticed that before. We'll steal second. Does not matter. Third inning. Hubbard's out. Oh, an error, great. And a balk, awesome. Yay, welcome to Baseball Mogul. Everything that you could possibly have happen into a ball game will happen in Baseball Mogul. Doesn't matter. Short grounding out. Devon White grounding out. Pudge. Top of the fourth. Beltre flying out to center. Hollandsworth. Fly ball to right. LoDUCA. Ground ball to short. DURAZO. This to the left. Matt Williams. Now, I told you yesterday about the home run totals, and you know how, you don't know how, but like we, you know, in all the seasons that we've played, the game will front load all the home runs. So that's what I'm kind of afraid of now, is all the home runs that we have seen happen in our ball games are going to come to an end, that we won't see any home runs for a while. It feels like the first month of the season are all the home runs, and then the second through the fifth month, there's no home runs, and then we have home runs at the end of the season to kind of get the totals to wherever they need to be. So I'm going to guess that while we are slated for 40% down as of right now, it might actually be worse. I should have known that the game would not be able to actually reproduce the season like it would have happened in real life, to hit 5,000 home runs. The game is just not good. Like, there's no way it would know how to do that. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, even having it 20% lower, you know, by adjusting the percentage, I suspect that it did make a difference to even do the 20%. There's really been no difference at all, is what I'm guessing, on what it would have done. So, like, the game just doesn't work, is what I'm thinking. I don't know, was that a ramble? I guess it was, but you get the point. All right, doesn't matter. We just bring in Russ Springer. So yeah, I mean, I you know, we lead the National League in home runs, but it doesn't particularly matter because, you know, sooner or later we'll just stop hitting. Russ Springer is due to give up a ton of runs, so this is his opportunity to get his ERA wherever the game thinks it should be. So, I mean, none of this matters. The game was over in the first inning. We're just playing it out. This will be the fastest game of the season. I guess I'll take a moment here to say R.I.P. to Ricky Peters, former Detroit Tiger second baseman, outfielder. He passed away not all that long ago. I kept forgetting to mention it during the ball games. And so since it's on my mind, I wanted to say R.I.P. to Rick Peters. He was a rookie the same year that Kirk Gibson was a rookie for the Tigers. And Gibby came out of the gate hitting really great. And fuck this game, man. Total fucking bullshit. Absolute garbage. So yeah, Gibby came out absolutely crushing it in his rookie year, and then he got injured for the rest of the year. So Ricky Peters took over in center field and batted .280, and actually had an opportunity to take the center field position in 1981, but he did not hit well. Got sent to the minors, and that was pretty much it as a Detroit Tiger. He was later sent to, he was cut by the Tigers, and he was signed by the A's. He got a chance to play a little bit there, but you know, his career was pretty much over. Like this game was in the first inning. So RIP Rick Peters. You may, he had to get hit by a pitch to get the pitcher up so we could pull him out. So yeah, I mean, Baseball Mogul has turned into Baseball Mogul again. Any thoughts that we had a real season going? We haven't seen an actual pinch hit, or we haven't seen a defensive replacement. We haven't seen, multiple pitchers in an inning to counteract the lefty-righty. I mean, the game was working for like a week, and then that was it. And then it was done working. Chris Jones will also be cut at the end of the month, and I think we'll bring up Travis Lee. I guess we'll bring in Joel Adamson since this game is over. Try to get him another inning of work since he won't be around either. Lefty on lefty, of course, a base hit. LoDUCA. I am not taking him out. I don't give a fuck. Whatever happens here happens. If he gives up 15 runs, that's what happens. That'll get everybody in. Nomo's going to get a complete game. I didn't think we'd ever see one of those this season. It'll be the first against us. Certainly we're not going to get one. The game's going to give us a couple runs because of the Pythagorean. That's the only reason. And maybe, just maybe, Nomo won't finish. Yeah, there we go. So they're going to bring in Radinsky to face Bobby. This will be a double play. And Adamson will pitch the last inning here. Scoring 3 runs against the Dodgers, that's not what we're going to need to win. Against the Nomo, it's pretty tough. We would have needed to score more, I think. We're going to steal second because it doesn't matter. We're already 1 for 3. Spivey, great. The most garbage hitter on our team. We'll bring in Stank. The run doesn't score. We're down 8 fucking runs, and he's not running. Great job, Baseball Mogul. game is such garbage. So only a 6-run differential. And we got 5 runs, so we could have won that game. But the game had already decided we were going to lose. So, well, we're back to 500. And still in third. Colorado's won 4 in a row. I can't wait to go to Colorado and play in Coors Field. Every team in the National League has 10 home runs. Every team in the American League has multiple double-digit home runs. Minnesota only has 10. Headline news. Baseball mogul sucks. 4 hits for Perez. Worst Tiger hitter of all time. And Marlins expand their lead. Ed Yarnell. Mondesi gets 4 hits. Transactions. Oh, finally. 15 injuries. That's great. Great job, baseball mogul. Colorado loses John Thompson. 104 days for tendinitis. Chris Holt, another Detroit Tiger gutter pitcher. Got him in a crappy trade. I think it involved Brad Ausmus. Bobby Jones. Bobby. Going to miss a couple days for the Mets. Pitching very good. Sean Estes, we've already faced him, broke his foot in the middle of a great season. Dennis Springer, the knuckler, terrible. Rick White, terrible. And Dwayner Sanchezer, minor leaguer. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. What a waste. Player of the game. Pudge got 3 hits when it didn't matter at all. Junior Spivey went 2 for 2 with a walk. 2 for 4 on stolen bases against the worst catcher. Rob Ryan, who was hitting pretty well. He hits well as a pinch hitter. You put him in there as a starter, and he goes over. He did walk and get a stolen base in the 9th inning when it didn't matter. Pete Schourek takes the loss. The bullpen also sucked. Schorek's 1-1. Hideo Nomo 4 and 1. He went 7 1/3 innings. Technically gave up 3 runs because Scott Radinsky couldn't bail him out. Not that he couldn't bail him out. The game would not have let him bail it out. He had to give up 5 runs. All right. We're going to come back tomorrow. Try it again.